Stage 6 with 210 kilometres from Rieti to Porto Sant'Elpidio, the route featuring the last categorised climb of this year's race before a descent towards the 14-kilometre circuit to be covered twice. A last chance for the fast guys to leave their mark. He's taken a tumble in the Colombian Championships, and as a result nobody was expecting him to be quite so fresh and chipper, and he absolutely skipped up that snowy mountain yesterday and in fact humbled the likes of Nibali, Contador, Uran and the rest. Looked very, very comfortable in that position, and of course he is our leader and wears the blue jersey today. Not that you can see many of the jerseys with all the rain gear knocking around.
Some news for you, and I was a little bit suspecting of this before, having not seen the cameras focus in on this man, but Mark Cavendish is in a group 4 minutes down on the one that you see on your screen. So that's flurry of activity which we didn't see on the climb before we came on air, where the GC contenders kind of started to ramp up the pace. Obviously did have an effect on the peloton. I thought it was looking much reduced. Not sure exactly how big the Cavendish group is, but it seemed to have a little chance of coming back. So we can see why Tinkoff-Saxo are riding so strongly. That was my suspicion before. So Mark Cavendish doesn't look like he is going to repeat last year's victory.
There's the bell as they cross the line. Two breakaway riders, but chased down by the pack, and the clock begins to tick right now upon them. And I guess then we'll time it until the second group, which includes some favoured sprinters along the way. The bellman and his arm are going to get cramped by the end of this one. Here come the pack, lots of options. Sagan crosses the line, Movistar aplenty, MTN Quebec heavily regarded, highly regarded, and indeed heavily represented up here as well. 8.5 kilometres to go, 19 seconds is the gap now out to the very brave Alexis Villamos from AG Tour Le Mondial. And there is Villamos, and he's about to be caught, I'm afraid, on this wide open highway. Little rise right now. This is where they just take a right-hand swoop down and back into town. This is the sort of highest point we will be in these latter stages. Right now it looks like a full spectrum of colour for you. And Jens Debusschere with the Belgian tricolour, the most easily identifiable. He's on the left-hand side of the road in about P6 as Villamos is taken with 3.2 to go. So there might be a brief hiatus until they get through some of these pinch points. There's a really nasty one coming up right now, Dan.
Yeah, they take that right hander fairly short, and it's Bodnar from Tinkoff-Saxo who's driving things along the front. On the left-hand side of your screen is Kinziato from BMC. He's looking for his teammates. I'd imagine Greg van Avermaet is the man that he must be working for today. My outside pick for a stage win. And then we've got the MTN Quebec train just behind that, lining themselves up on the right-hand side towards the front of this peloton right now. 4 riders in a row for MTN Quebec. Can they pull this off today?
Hard to see as the mist begins to clear, and they're just thinking about when and where and how to deliver this after over 5 hours in the saddle in appalling conditions. And still MTN Quebec are right up there just behind the Lotto Soudal rider. There is Debusschere in the Belgian tricolour. He's got to be in a fantastic position to have a go for this. A second stage win on the Tirreno-Adriatico in this kind of company. And they're going to start spreading out across the road right now. And Debusschere is being traced as we come to the last and final metres. And it is MTN Quebec that line this one up. Terrific performance by them. Debusschere's also in the frame. And Debusschere, the Belgian champion's coming to the fore, is he? No, not this time by Sagan makes it happen. Oh, at last for him. He gets the victory he's been looking for an awful long time coming. It's here now, and it's Sagan. Confirmation of your stage results. Peter Sagan takes it, given the same time as Ciolek, Debusschere, Kort Nielsen. Great push by the Orica Green Edge Great Dane. Here's the overall standings. Nairo Quintana, going into the final day, has a 39-second cushion.